Hello students, so now we will conduct experiment to measure unknown resistance using Kelvin bridge. Okay, so the difference between Wheatstone and Kelvin bridge is that Kelvin bridge is especially used to measure very small resistance. Okay, so that's the significance. The circuit diagram of Kelvin bridge is like this. It looks complicated but it is not. It is similar to Wheatstone bridge. Okay, the only extra components are these small p and q. Okay, capital P, this R, and capital Q and S forms the basic Wheatstone bridge. Small p and small q are the extra arms in Kelvin bridge. Alright, so here to measure the unknown resistance we will use this setup, Kelvin bridge. So I'll just give you the values of resistances what we have used. So capital R, which is in series with the DC supply, is of 470 ohms. Okay, and capital P is 1 kilo ohms. Capital Q is 100 kilo ohms. Small p is of 1 kilo ohms, similar to the capital P, and small q is same as capital Q, that is 100 kilo ohms. Alright, now the bridge working is similar to Wheatstone bridge, wherein we will check the balance condition of the bridge. Okay, so here we have taken Rx as 560 ohms. Okay, as I said, we will be measuring very small resistances using this bridge, and S is the one wherein you are using DRB to vary the resistance and to bring the bridge to the balance condition. Okay, so the working is similar, wherein we will be checking the balance condition of the bridge. So this is the balance equation. So in theory all these will be explained, wherein in this equation as well the ratio P by Q will be equal to small p by small q. So when you substitute this in this equation, you will get the final balanced equation as Rx is equal to capital P by capital Q into S. Okay, so using this, substituting this value, we will find the unknown resistance. So as I mentioned, we are using Rx, which is our known resistance, but we are actually comparing with the balance bridge condition whether the value what we are getting using the DRB, whether it is equal to the resistance what we are using. So just to recall, Rx we are using as 560 ohms, P is 1 kilo ohms, capital Q is 100 kilo ohms, and S is our DRB. So first we'll bring the bridge to the balance condition and then measure the unknown resistance. So as similar to Wheatstone bridge, first we will apply 5 volts. Okay, and we will look for the null deflection in the ammeter. So whenever there is null deflection in the ammeter, that is the condition when our bridge is balanced. Okay, let me now supply 5 volts here. Now you can see there is deflection in ammeter because the bridge is not balanced. So we have to bring it to null deflection. So here is 5 volts. Okay, we'll take it as 5. Alright, fine. 5 volts supply is given to the bridge. Now there is deflection, the bridge is not balanced. Now we have to bring the bridge to the balance condition. So what do? We vary the DRB here, vary the DRB such that you will be getting null deflection in the ammeter. This deflection should be at 0. So only then bridge will be balanced. Let us start. Vary the values of resistance here. Okay, now we will vary the resistance. See, as I go on varying the resistance, now I am using 10K value. So there is some deflection, so I will go on increasing that. So it should come near 0. So I will go on increasing. I will see whether it will reach 0 deflection. Now it is almost near to 0, so I will vary the next smaller value of resistance. Next smaller value. So I will vary this. observe the null deflection there. So I'm varying. See the null deflection, whether it is at 0. Yeah, now it is almost, yes, now it is balanced. So let's observe the value. So here it is, the pointer is at 5. 5 into 10k is 50k. Okay, and here it is at 7. 1k into 7. That means total it will be 57k, right? So in our okay, so now we will substitute here 1k by 100k into S. What we have got is 56k. Okay, when you substitute, you will be getting value as S we got it as 57k. So 57. So we will get 570k, 570 ohms, right? So the RX what we had used was illige concentrate. Yeah, so RX we had used 560 ohms. So according to this balance condition, when we substituted all the values, we will be getting 570 ohms. Okay, so there is some difference there, that's okay. So in your tabulation process, you will be tabulating the Wheatstone bridge and Kelvin bridge actual resistance, unknown resistance value, and what you found out using the balance bridge condition. Okay, so the actual R value and measured R value will note down and find the difference. This is what you will tabulate in the particular experiment.